Hello, and welcome to our premium collection. Today, we are excited to share with you our latest edition, a video that showcases the most peaceful countries in the world in 2023. The Global Peace Index is an international report from the Institute for Economics and Peace. The index is based on 23 quantitative and qualitative indicators, each weighted on a scale of 1 to 5, measuring how peaceful a country is. The lower the score, the more peaceful the nation. 10. Japan. Global Peace Index score, 1.34. It's been almost 80 years since the end of a vicious war between the US and Japan has never looked back. Although once under totalitarian and fascist rule, this never defined Japanese people. They have dedicated themselves to peace and their commitment to nonviolent solutions to conflict. In recent years, this peaceful country has strongly advocated for peace and security worldwide. It has worked tirelessly to resolve international disputes through diplomacy and mediation and has actively participated in United Nations peacekeeping missions. Japan is also one of the most significant contributors to the UN peacekeeping budget, and it regularly provides financial assistance to other countries to encourage global peacefulness. 9. Singapore. Global Peace Index score, 1.33. Singapore is known for its strict laws and efficient governance, which help keep crime rates low, maintain order, and ensure societal safety and security. Economics and peace go hand in hand. A strong economy and a high standard of living, besides high income equality, contribute to its overall sense of peace and stability. Singapore is an ethnically diverse country, with Chinese, Malay, Indian, and other communities all coexisting peacefully. Human rights are a cornerstone concern in Singaporean politics, and the overall quality of life ensures that Singapore stays the most peaceful country in South Asia. It is also home to a large number of expatriates, who locals welcome. The country has a highly effective military force but remains committed to resolving disputes peacefully wherever possible. It is an active participant in international organizations such as the United Nations and works hard to promote diplomacy and cooperation around the world. 8. Czech Republic. Global Peace Index score, 1.32. The Czech Republic is one of the most peaceful countries in the world, with a low crime rate and a strong sense of security. This peaceful nation has a long history of peaceful coexistence with neighboring countries, and its people are known for their tolerance and hospitality. Czechs are also very proud of their culture and heritage and take great care to preserve it. With millions of foreign visitors to cities like Prague on an annual basis, the Czech government works hard to maintain high rankings in the areas of societal safety and security. 7. Slovenia. Global Peace Index score, 1.32. Slovenia has ranked in the top 10 of the most peaceful countries in the world 6 times in the last 10 years. The country has a long history of tolerance and respect for different cultures and religions, which is reflected in its current population. The majority of Slovenians are Catholic, with a small number of Orthodox Christians and Muslims. There is also a significant Jewish community in the capital, Ljubljana. Slovenia has high religious freedom, and all religious groups are free to practice their faith without discrimination. You would be extremely unfortunate to witness any internal disputes related to religious beliefs. Not only is it one of the most peaceful countries in the world, but it is also one of the highest ranked for the lowest number of displaced people. The government is stable, and democracy is strong. In recent years, Slovenia has been working hard to improve its economy, which has helped make it even more peaceful and prosperous. 6. Portugal. Global Peace Index score, 1.30. Portugal should top your list if you're looking for a peaceful place to call home. This European country has long been consistently named one of the most peaceful countries in the world, with a long history of neutrality, stable governance, and harmony among citizens. Portuguese government leaders place their citizens' well-being at the forefront of their political agendas. Portugal is also a member of various international organizations dedicated to promoting peace, such as the United Nations and the Council of Europe. As one of the most peaceful societies, it provides an easy path for foreigners to gain residency through visa programs like the Portugal D7 visa program. A monthly income of €760, $805, can earn you legal residence in Portugal. The D7 visa is often referred to as a digital nomad visa as remote workers can easily acquire it. 5. Austria. Global Peace Index score, 1.30. The Alpine Republic of Austria is one of the oldest nations in Europe and has a long history of neutrality. In modern times, Austria has been at the forefront of European integration and was one of the first countries to sign the European Union's founding Treaty of Maastricht. Today, Austria is consistently ranked as one of the most peaceful countries in the world, with political neutrality asserted as part of the Austrian constitution for almost 70 years. Austria also has a strong commitment to global peacefulness and international cooperation. It is a member of the United Nations and has participated in several UN peacekeeping missions. Austria's strict citizenship policy ensures that individuals who only want the best for the country can gain citizenship. The Austrian Citizenship by Investment program allows foreigners to become Austrian nationals by making a capital investment, but they first need to pass through a rigorous selection process that isn't guaranteed, in addition to making a substantial investment of at least €3 million, $3.19 million, in the country's economy. Only then can citizenship be granted. 4. Denmark. Global Peace Index score, 1.30. With a homicide rate of just 1 per 100,000 people in 2020, Denmark is undoubtedly one of the most peaceful countries in the world. The nation has had a firm stance on political and social stability, and as a member of the European Union and NATO, it participates in many international peacekeeping missions. In addition to its high ranking among peaceful nations, it also ranked second in the 2022 World Happiness Report. Despite its high income taxes, Danish citizens want for very little and enjoy a high standard of living with adequately funded public services and benefits available to everyone. 3. Ireland. Global Peace Index score, 1.29. Ireland is a small island nation off the coast of Western Europe. It is known for its lush green landscapes, friendly people, and rich culture. A recent history of intense violence during the Troubles conflict nearly brought the country to its knees, but since the Good Friday Agreement was signed in 1998, Ireland has remained a peaceful country ever since. Over the past decade, the nation has ranked highly in global peacefulness, with very few violent protests, minimal civil unrest, and the lack of need for armed services personnel on the streets. For investors and entrepreneurs, Ireland is one of the best places to incorporate a business, with low corporate taxes, access to the EU trading market, and a robust and well-regulated business framework. 2. New Zealand. Global Peace Index score, 1.27. The isolated twin island nation of New Zealand is considered one of the most peaceful countries in the world. New Zealand has one of the lowest crime rates of all countries and a high standard of living. Additionally, New Zealand is home to some of the world's most beautiful and peaceful scenery. The geographical location in the most peaceful region and absence of external threats help create a more open and tolerant society. This is proven by not just being the second most peaceful country in the world but also being highly ranked in the 2022 Social Progress Index, particularly in regard to personal rights. New Zealand has several programs to ensure that its indigenous people's culture is preserved. 1. Iceland. Global Peace Index score, 1.11. You can almost call it a foregone conclusion to see Iceland ranked as the most peaceful place in the world. Finishing in first place for a staggering 11 years in a row, the level of peacefulness in Iceland is clearly unmatched. To be ranked as the most peaceful country in the world means the nation must display many exemplary facets concerning global peacefulness. For one, the country has a tiny population, barely a fifth of the size of Manhattan's. As a result, the whole nation displays a village mentality, and criminality is easily exposed. Iceland also has a very non-conflictual culture, the only country on the list with no army, air force, or navy. Military spending is only designated to a neutral army based overseas for peacekeeping missions. It's also one of the most LGBTQ-friendly nations, where being a member of the LGBTQ community isn't something that is tolerated, it's something that is celebrated. We hope that this video inspires you to explore and appreciate the beauty of the world around us. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy The Most Peaceful Countries in the World 2023 as much as we enjoyed creating it.